Project-based learning is basically a new way to teach in the classroom rather than direct teaching, which is probably the traditional model that a lot of people are used to when they think of teachers, where we stand at the board, we present information, worksheets are given, homework is taken, tests, and we move on to the next unit. Rather, in this case, students are given like a driving question or some sort of challenge, and it's their task to research, to inquire, to go and find information to help them solve this challenge or answer this driving question.
Students are going to get a new perspective about learning because, the old way of teaching them, with the teacher having all of the important knowledge, just feeding it to the students, there is a lack of engagement. They don't see how it relates to their life. By using the PBL model, they are collaborating on a daily basis. They are problem solving. They're having to have conflict resolution with other students, and this is things that they're going to use in any field that they go into.
Learning through doing stuff. They learn together and they teach me too.
Mostly, I believe the energy is going to be different because they're in charge of their own education, and I'll be walking around helping them, but I feel like that maybe it'll be more of a high energy setting. Even the projects that they did at home, we'll be able to kind of bleed that over and have them work more in the classroom, so I know that they're all working together and one person's not just doing the work.
This is a proven model. It's been used in lots of different places for decades. We are learning through standardized testing and through these test scores that our students are struggling in some areas. They're struggling in critical analysis, in reading comprehension, and this new tool is going to allow us to assess those skills and to really create an environment where they can master those skills.
If a visitor were to come by to my classroom and they're going to see students in groups working pretty autonomously trying to solve this problem in their own way, and each of the solutions will most likely look very different from each other because they're not necessarily looking to arrive at a concrete answer like, oh, the answer is 42, but rather solving the problem in whatever way they think is appropriate. So they may have to build something, they may have to take measurements based on some actions they took, a lot of different possibilities, which is really exciting.
It really becomes more personalized for the student, and I think that will make them more excited about being in school.
Instead of the old model where you teach everything and then you give a test at the end and hopefully everybody did it, at that point it's an autopsy. In this model, you are free to assess on soft skills like collaboration, professional ethics, and also those hard skills, the content that they have to master throughout the process.
I think the important thing is to remember why we're actually doing this, trying to re-innovate learning and have all parties excited in it. And I think project-based learning will allow us to do that. It involves a lot more effort on the student's part and on the teacher's part, but that effort is more rewarding because the students gain a lot more skills than just learning how to solve an equation or learning what year an event happened, but actually applying that information, learning to work together in groups, how to research, all these skills that are very useful in the real world that a lot of employers look for, but we don't necessarily take the time to teach them.
Project-based learning is collaborative. It's applied learning, critical thinking, 21st century skills, technology. It's not your traditional boxed classroom. It is hands-on, student-led, and it's fun, so much more fun.